Nika's bloodline factor, relationship with Sanji's eyebrows. Hello everyone, I'm Yui, the Research Lab Director. Today, I'd like to discuss the secret behind Sanji's eyebrows. Please make sure to watch till the end. Sanji's eyebrows. Like his other brothers, Sanji was supposed to have undergone remodeling by Germa, but for some reason, the results did not show and he was described as just a human being. However, during the battle against the Great Billboard Queen of the 100 Beast Pirates, Sanji finally developed his exoskeleton and began to show his talent as a strengthened Germa warrior. After becoming able to use the power of Germa, Sanji's appearance also underwent a strange change. As many of you have noticed, the direction of Sanji's curled eyebrows had changed. Until episode 1029, Sanji's eyebrows of his left eye were curled around the inner eye side. After episode 1031, Sanji's whirlpool of his left eye has been moved to the corner side of his eye. It is interesting to note that among the Vinsmoke siblings, only Sanji's eyebrows were originally in the opposite direction. The fact that Sanji's eyebrows are now curled the same way as the other sisters and brothers at this time is probably a sign that Sanji has awakened as a Germa warrior. In other words, the eyebrows of the Vinsmoke siblings are not merely a genetic trait, but are thought to function as a kind of sign that indicates whether or not they can use their ability of Germa warriors. Devil fruits. Originally, sisters and brothers of the Vinsmoke family have been converted into cyborgs through manipulation of bloodline factors. The bloodline factor of the blueprint of life discovered by Dr. Vegapunk. It is like genes in the real world, and by manipulating bloodline factors, it is possible to create people with special abilities. In the case of the Vinsmoke siblings, they are born with their exoskeletons that excel in defense and physical abilities that are far beyond those of humans, and they are also capable of ruthless combat by eliminating human-like emotions beforehand. It is important to note that bloodline factor and ability of devil fruits are closely related. It was said that the artificial devil fruits made by Dr. Vegapunk that Momonosuke ate was made by extracting Kaido's bloodline factor. It is unknown whether devil fruits themselves have bloodline factors, but at least the bloodline factor of a person with the ability contains information on one's devil fruit. From this fact, we can assume that artificial devil fruits are created by injecting the bloodline factor that contains the information of their ability into the fruit. Then, is it possible to inject the bloodline factor that contains the information of devil fruits directly into human beings? If this were possible, the Vinsmoke judge would surely have tried to incorporate the information about devil fruits into the bloodline factors of his own children. In other words, the inhuman special abilities of the Vinsmoke sisters and brothers may be derived from the abilities of devil fruits incorporated into their bloodline factors. In this light, does the fact that their eyebrows resemble the devil fruit pattern seem to be meaningful? Sanji. Sanji has had the strange ability of ignition for some time, mainly when using demon wind legs type techniques. Sanji's legs are covered with intense flames. At first, it was said that this technique comes from ignition caused by frictional heat, but recently it was clearly ignited without any preliminary action. Even if it is ignited by frictional heat, Sanji's constitution is questionable because he does not suffer any burns while wearing flames so intense that he can use them for attacks. The first person to comment on this mysterious ability was the Great Billboard Queen of the 100 Beast Pirates. When he learned that Sanji's ignition ability was not based on the machine, Queen said, "Can a person burn? Stupid, not the Lunarians' tribe." Even in the eyes of the Queen, an experienced scientist and pirate, Sanji's ability to ignite seemed abnormal. After this incident, rumors began to circulate that Sanji had Lunarian bloodline factors embedded in him. However, we still cannot deny the possibility that Sanji's ignition ability is derived from the bloodline factor of devil fruits. There are a number of devil fruits related to flames, such as flame fruit, mag fruit, and netsu fruit. It would not be surprising if the young judge obtained the bloodline factor and used it to remodel Sanji. Model Nika. In connection with Sanji's ignition ability, I would like to discuss the existence of human fruit, mythical beast mode Nika, which was discovered in episode 1044. It was said that Luffy's ability was Gum Fruit, but that was a false name created by the world government, and it turned out that it was a devil fruit bearing the name of Nika, god of the sun, originally. In the latest episode, Luffy has awakened this ability and reached the state of Gear 5th. Personally, I found it interesting that Luffy in his Gear 5th had a curled eyebrow. In addition, his hair, which had transformed into a flame-like shape, also had the curled pattern in some places. Luffy's eyebrows changed into a curled pattern when he awakened his Nika, God of the Sun ability, and the position of the curled patterns of Sanji's eyebrows has changed by awakening as a Germa warrior. Is this strange coincidence just a situation? Could it be that the bloodline factor of human fruit model Nika was used to remodel Sanji? Another reason to think so is that Luffy also has mysterious ignition ability. When Luffy uses his Red Hawk, he emits intense flames, and Luffy does not receive much damage when he receives a direct hit from Kaido's heated breath. This fact surprised Kaido and made him wonder, flames don't work for Luffy? Why? Luffy and Sanji also share the same high resistance to flames in addition to their ability to ignite by an unknown mechanism. Since Luffy's ability is called God of the Sun, I believe that human fruit model Nika may actually have some flame characteristics. And if Sanji has the same bloodline factor, it would explain his high resistance to fire and flames, which has been a mystery until now. Predecessor. Assuming that Sanji has the bloodline factor of human fruit model Nika, the question is, where did Judge get the bloodline factor? I think this can be explained by the fact that Germa had a predecessor of Gum Fruit. Since the world government has never been able to obtain Gum Fruit in the past 800 years, it would not be surprising if one of the previous Gum Fruit was from Germa. The most suspicious is Sanji's mother, Vinsmoke Sola. She shares the same name as the main character in the pictorial story, Sora, the Sea Warrior, and there is a theory that she was originally a hero fighting against Germa. Although she was ill in her late years, it is possible that in her younger days she fought against Germa with her Gum Fruit's ability. Perhaps Judge knew the power of Gum Fruit's ability and tried to incorporate it into Sanji's bloodline factor. The five elders speculated that human fruit model Nika is running away from the world government of its own will. If human fruit model Nika were to choose a host, Sora, with her kind heart and smile, would be the best choice. That's all for today. When I was examining the theory that Sanji has the bloodline factor of human fruit model Nika, I came across the possibility that Vinsmoke Sora was his predecessor. Incidentally, since Sora left this world more than 13 years ago and Luffy ate Gum Fruit 13 years ago, the timeline is almost identical. It would have been easy for Judge to obtain the bloodline factor of his wife, Sora, and it may be possible. Please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. This was brought to you by Yui, the Research Lab Director.